And this is us at Ballycastle at the harbour, at the jetty that heads to Rathlin. And this is the, I believe that this is the boat that we saw earlier at Carrick-a-Reid. I'm nearly sure it is. This is, there's Fairhead in the background. And sweeping on round the coastline. And we're at Ballycastle and we're around towards the jetty for Rathlin. And you'd wonder why there's a big rock sitting in the car park. There's an interesting sculpture for you, the flying fish. You'd wonder why there's such a big rock sitting in the car park. Well, it's actually significant. It's commemorating Marconi. This is the Marconi Memorial rock, unveiled by John McAfee, chairman of Ballycastle Urban District Council, 1973, to recall the historic occasion in 1898 when Marquess Marconi and his assistant George Camp established wireless communication with Rathlin to report to Lloyd's station at Tor Head on ships passing along the north coast of the island. Not good. And this is relocated and unveiled by Helen Harding, chairman of Moyle District Council, 24th of July 1998. Well, there you go. I'm down just beside the marina. Again, there's excellent notice boards, educational boards, and we're talking about Hugh Boyd again. We're talking about the Marconi wireless station there. Gateway to the Glens. We're talking about Holy Trinity Church, where Boyd is buried in a vault underneath the church. We're talking about Marconi again. And we're talking about the toy making industry, overseen by a renowned Bavarian wood carver set up in Ballycastle in the early 1900s to equip the young lads with skills, wood carving skills. That's a pretty good sculpture here. I think this is excellent. Flight of the Swans. That's really good. And this is where we are again. And they've got a big sign in case anybody like me forgets. We're in Ballycastle. And this is the evening scene. And this is the newly refurbished Marina Hotel behind me. And we're staying here for a few days. And this is the play park and the marina in behind. There you go. Well, this is information about Hugh Boyd's 18th century harbour, the way it used to be. And there's where the tennis courts are today. All change. These wee notice boards around Ballycastle are really helpful. And there's where the railway ran as well. All those years ago. 1721. Ballycastle Colliery Salt Works under Fairhead. Salt and coal were shipped from the small harbours along the shore. And that's why the Salt Pans Bridge is called the Salt Pans Bridge, because they laid the, and that's the way out here, they laid the salty water out in salt pans, and the water evaporated. And they had salt pans. And that's why you've got Pans Bridge way out here. Well, this is Ballycastle's main street. Sorry. The man said sorry to me there. And that's the marina over there. This is the Marine Hotel. Ah, it's dull and overcast again today. And we have very much enjoyed our time at the Marina Hotel. And that's heading up to the town centre and the Diamond. And this is Boyd Manor, where Colonel Boyd and his family lived all those years ago. And they've put pictures into the windows to make it look as if it's still habitable, but I don't think it is. It's a bit of a rundown state. It's a very, very impressive building for back then. We're talking hundreds of years ago. It's probably the biggest building in the town, or even the village. Really fancy pieces of plaster there. I wonder will the council ever make an effort to restore it. Or is it beyond restoring? Who knows? we're in the Diamond at Ballycastle. And this structure was built in memory of George Matthew O'Connor, MB, 1871, or no, 1817, what am I talking about? And there's the Boyd Arms across the road, remembering Colonel Boyd. And Colonel Boyd is buried in this church in behind here. And fairs and markets were obviously held out in the space behind me. And the old Lammas Fair especially. Dead fly there, or it's still alive. And there's the church.
There's your Ghosts and Yellow Man mansion.
And Ghosts and Yellow Man, yes. That's right. Aye. This is the Church of Ireland. We're looking down Castle Street in Ballycastle, and there's the parish church, and it looks like a market cross there. I don't think it actually, well, it's the Diamond, but I'm not sure whether that's a market cross or not. But anyway, this is an interesting building here. This is Ballycastle Museum, and this building was formerly a courthouse on this street. And you'll not believe this, but this building was built in 1735. I mean, you wouldn't believe that. And it's now Ballycastle Museum, and entrance is free, and there's all sorts of artefacts from Ballycastle displayed there. And if you want to know anything about Ballycastle, call in here and get the lowdown from the young lady that's looking after it for the council. And after it was a courthouse, it was a butcher's, and if you look up onto the roof of the building, you'll see the hooks where the meat was hung up. There's a favourite spot, Maud's Ice Cream. And then Morelli's over here. And this spot on the pavement is where the local bakers hang out. There's about 30 or 40 of them, you know, on a Friday or Saturday night. I think Wednesday is their night for, it's not even a club, they just get together, have a chat. Some big bikes we've seen. And the council really do well with these hanging baskets. Absolutely terrific. And the marina, look at this. You'd think that was a basket tree. Isn't that? That's terrific. And there's another one. Absolutely fabulous. It's a pity the sun wasn't shining. We're overcast today again. and heading over to the Marine Hotel again. And there's a boy out watering the flowers. And we'll be heading for home soon. So it'll be goodbye to Ballycastle for us. We've enjoyed our time here exploring. And there's always plenty to see and do. If you look, and if you're into tennis, this is the place to come to as well. They're the only grass tennis courts that I know, possibly in the whole of Northern Ireland. There you go. And there's Marconi's Bar and Bistro where we had our breakfast this morning. Okie doke.